What's up, guys? I posted a poll on Instagram recently asking what kind of reading you wanted for our next collective reading. And both that woo-woo shit and love were tied. So we're starting with that woo-woo shit. And before we get started, I want us to breathe and picture our auras. Picture yourself surrounded in your little bubble of light, your egg of light. And just breathe here, let your energy settle. What I see when I tap into this is like 5 or 6 little orbs floating around wherever you are. It's kind of like we're all meeting together in this in-between space. I really love it. And everyone is radiating something different. And at the end of the day, we're all here together. And it's neat because each of you are in such a unique environment and setting, but when we come together in this space, we feel very connected. It feels very peaceful in this space. The card that's anchoring this reading is protection. Call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval, which is a big energy. And we also have the Knight of Swords here. And this says a couple of things to me. One, it says that there's something going on like right now in this immediate space, whether it happened today or this week or an hour before you started this. There's chaos, some sort of chaos, something unexpected, something very quick that's kind of shaking you up a little bit, made you feel a little uneasy. And I'm also feeling this like kind of no bullshit feeling, as if whatever it is you've done many times before, and although you are frustrated and annoyed and hurt, you also don't have the energy to feed whatever this is like you usually do. And the Knight of Swords is also saying that whatever issue this is needs to be addressed right now. Like this protection situation needs to be addressed right now. We're going to do this together during this reading. And the reminder is that everything is okay. Everything is okay. I feel a peace within you and around you. I feel like whatever the situation is definitely needs attention and deserves attention. But I also feel like everyone in the situation is activated, and the best thing that you can do to resolve this is to get centered within yourself, to hold space for yourself, and you can do this very quickly, and then address whatever needs to be addressed. And for each one of us, this looks so different. This reminds me a lot of the reading that I'm posting for the 3rd quarter reading, where we're all in different areas, phases, seasons. but things are changing, and whether it's on a really subtle level, like the way you respond to something and not getting activated and having all this drama, or whether you're in a season where there just is drama. There just is. Like, it's a big thing. Big things are happening. What brings us all together in this moment is that each of us is being asked to call in our energy, to connect with ourselves. And I think that so many of you are doing it. I also feel like some of you are being asked to help other people do this. What I'm seeing right now is that a lot of you are space holders, and your life may not be chaotic at the moment, but people around you are experiencing a lot of chaos. I'm loving how this is coming together right now. And you guys are space holders. You hold space for other people, whether as a friend, a mother, a healer, a teacher, a hairstylist, a sibling. You are the peacekeepers. And what makes you so unique and special is your ability to empathize and feel what other people around you are experiencing, and kind of like balance out the frequency of any situation. And you have learned to recognize what's your shit and what's someone else's shit. And you have these little moments of activation where it's like, it's hard to regulate, but you know how. You're doing a good job. And when you need a second, you can take it. And when you're ready to jump back in and hold space for someone, you have the tools to help walk someone through this situation. And it's really hard sometimes, like even when I sit down to record these, some of the words that I use, I'm just overusing and also just over it. I want there to be a different kind of language because it seems so woo-woo. And so when you're holding space for people, find the language that works for you. You don't have to say things like energy and frequencies and aura and protection and soul retrieval. You can just say, hey, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. What do you need? What do you need? In this moment right now, what do you need? How can I hold space for you? If you could pick one thing to focus on in the chaos that you have going on around you, what would that one thing be? And you're helping someone ground into this moment and to center. Let's pull another. We have the Hanged Man in reverse. I feel like you yourself are really grounded, that you're doing a good job. And I feel like for a lot of you, you're holding space for other people. And you're hovering over, watching this from a different perspective. And for a lot of you, you're watching someone go through something you've already been through. And remember what it feels like to be in the pits and the depths of whatever it is this person's going through. And I feel like it's hard to not, it's a fine line between passing judgment and holding space and being a good friend by being honest and then just allowing things to play out. It's a fine line. Trust yourself, trust your intuition. Always set the intention to communicate from a place of love. And remember that if it's too much for you, it's okay to have a day or so to yourself. And sometimes when you're holding space for someone, the best thing you can do is give them space to work it out. I don't feel like it's super healthy to be the only outlet someone has, if that makes sense. So let's pull one more card in conclusion of this reading. Deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. I feel like moving into Cancer season, I'm feeling that whatever this situation is, to try and tie up some loose ends, create a little space from it before we move into Cancer season. I'm feeling like whatever this is, to give you a timeline, doesn't have to be carried into Cancer season. It's not something that is going to reroute your whole fucking year. Like, it's just a quick little moment. So whatever this is, whatever you feel like you need to do, wrap it up before Cancer season. Establish that boundary. Call back your energy before Cancer season. Meditate on your bubble. Feel yourself in your sacred little space. Call back whatever energy is yours. If you would like a guided meditation on your aura and your energy, you can join the Vibes Patreon tier. It's $5 a month. And I do extended readings on there. So anything that you find on YouTube, you can usually find an extended reading on there. Guided meditation, imagery, weekly readings. So $5. I will post a meditation on boundaries for you. Love you guys. Peace out.